Okay, in this video, we're going to explore just looking at the general layers tab here on the map. So as you can see, if we expand that, we've got our base layer, common layers, features of interest, and organization layers. So we're going to start with the base layer. So you can see you've got different options for your map view. So you could, if you wanted to generate a topography map, you can apply that if you want to apply that nape layer or just the default satellite layer. We go back here and we're going to look at our common layers. So our common layers are our parcels, which are enabled by default up here. Your counties, so if you wanted to see where the county outlines on the map, township sections, state labels, you can apply or, uncheck all of those layers. As you know, like with the parcels, once you start to apply a lot of layers, it might get kind of noisy. So if you do apply that parcels layer, you can enable or disable the owner name. So by default, the owner name is going to show, but if you don't want to see that, you can uncheck that. You can do the parcel ID. You can have both applied, but it's just all based off of your preference. We also have over here our CLU layer. So if you want to look at what those CLUs look like for a particular piece of ground, you can check that. We also have our FEMA flood hazards layer. So if you want to look at the risk of a particular piece of property, like the flood risk of a particular piece of property, you can apply that FEMA flood hazard layer there and reach your assessment. We're going to uncheck that, head over to our common layers, our features of interest layer here. And this is fairly customizable to organizations and our enterprise organizations. So what you see here might be different than what your organization actually sees. But we can ingest shape files with market zone boundaries, various water districts, that sort of thing. And then back here to organization layers, this is just, again, all of these sort of quick links here off to the side: mortgage, operator, farm sales, whatever information your organization has access to, you would see under those organization layers. It very well could just be farm sales, but if your organization has a subscription to those additional data points, you'll see those. And anywhere in these layers where you see these labels, you can expand that and toggle certain labels on or off. So again, sometimes that map can get a little noisy depending on how many layers that you've applied. So if you want to make it a little less noisy, you can just toggle those labels on or off.